Now, there are quite a few differences between the two. Ultimately, the gameplay itself plays the same. But the PC version has some pros and cons, and likewise, so does the PlayStation 4. So we're going to be comparing the two, but we're also going to be discussing Master League. And you guys will have a chance to vote and comment in this video today. So make sure you guys do. So before we get into the action, we'll have a quick comparison here. The PS4 and the PC there. They kind of look the same from afar. But I mean, when you play it yourself, you do see the differences. You do see how much smoother the PS4 version is to the PC. Now, I've recorded both of these at 720 just to make it even. And we have Arsenal against Tottenham. And the big differences are obviously going to be the realism of the kits and the emblems. On the PlayStation 4, we know we can't have real badges, we can't have real kits. And that's very much the same as the PlayStation 4. But graphically, there's a slight difference. It's almost like there's no anti-aliasing on the PC version at all. It looks very ugly, should we say, from a distance. When you actually get close up to the players, and the cutscenes actually look quite decent. They look much better, they're not really jaggedy. But the lighting isn't as good. And as I said before, it's just not as smooth. So it's up to you. I mean, if you have a PlayStation 4 and you're not worried about the emblems, you're not worried about the kits, then I would go for the PS4 version. But if you are, then give the PC version a bang. This was a nice goal here by Olivier Giroud. I thought I'd put it in. I mean, that was a CPU banging one in from distance. Was not expecting that. And you can see the close-up here. He looks decent, Giroud. The cutscenes skip a little bit here. There's a little cutscene skipping, and then it skips a little bit more, but I mean, overall, the PC version plays fine. It's just not quite up to par with the PS4. Now, I'm going to be changing between the two. You guys will notice which one's the PS4, which one is the PC. But what I'll discuss now is the Master League, something that a lot of people have been asking me. When am I going to get a Master League going and start playing? Well, I have been waiting. I wanted to get my hands on the game a little bit more, play it, get a little bit better. And PES 2015 this year is definitely a fun game. It's more of a challenge than ever before, which is fantastic. But the question's going to be, and I want you guys to leave a comment, do you want me to play the Master League on the PS4, where I'm not going to have the real badges, I'm not going to have the real kits, but it will be a smoother experience, it will look a little bit better, and play a little bit better? Or do you want me to play on the PC version, and that will just purely be Master League related? Other modes I will play on the PS4. But Master League on the PC will have the proper kits. It will have the proper badges, as you can see on the right-hand side there with Chelsea against Everton. We can add some more teams later on down the line. And it's going to be more league. So that is what I'm going to do. Now, I'm not going to be doing it with Manchester United. That's being done in my FIFA career mode. You can check that out if you want. And I'm not going to be doing it with Chelsea, and I'm not going to be doing it with Manchester City. I think they're too overpowering, and it wouldn't be as much of a challenge. Now, the teams that I've basically narrowed it down to 6 teams in the Premier League. We've got Arsenal. I know Arsenal are a pretty good team, but they're not having a great season. We've got Everton. They've got some quality in their side. We've got Liverpool. They're having also a bit of a disappointing season, but there is quality in there as well. We've got Tottenham Hotspur. Always fun to play with. We've got Newcastle United. They're starting to pick up their form. And then finally we have Southampton, who are, well, surprising everyone at the moment with the way they're playing, up in second position. So those are the 6 teams. Arsenal, Everton, Liverpool, Tottenham Hotspur, Newcastle United and Southampton. Leave a comment who you guys want me to play as. Please only put 1 comment for each person. Or if you want to leave maybe a top 3 that you would want to see, that will do as well. So those are the teams I'm hoping to play with. And I think it will be interesting. We can try and buy a couple of players, get in the transfer market, test it out. I haven't actually stepped into Master League at all this year. So it'll be the first time I've got my hands on it. But I thought them 6 teams were ultimately teams that could be a challenge. So there we have it. The final few minutes of gameplay is just comparing the two. This was on the PC, and then we switch over to the PlayStation 4. And do let me know what you guys are enjoying, what you guys are playing. It is a little bit strange this year, though, why they got rid of so many cutscenes on the PC, and I'm not too sure what happened there. This is a nice little finish by Diego Costa, the man on form at the moment. Up there with Sergio Aguero in the Premier League. But it was weird why there's a lot of times or reasons why Konami decided to get rid of features on the PC from last year. Very, very strange. Anyway, that is it for today. Hope you guys enjoyed the comparison. Leave a